We all trapped. Might as well do too much.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like forever and ever and ever. Like it's been like 2 or 3 years. What's going on? I know. I went to college, graduated. I don't know. Life just kind of happens, and I kind of didn't think that I was ever gonna get back on YouTube. To be very honest with you, you know, life happens, and now we have this quarantine thing. Anyway, enough of all that. I'm here. I'm kind of just here to help. There's a few of us makeup artists who are true makeup artists, and we kind of want to help you, show you guys like a beat or two, a three. And you know, this is not like sponsored or anything like that. I just love Fenty, so I bought all of this stuff with my own money. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Just watch the video, okay? Bye. Okay, if you hear any noise in the background, just know that that is my boyfriend. Either he may come in or out. He likes to do that when I'm recording. And he just so happened to have turned his volume all the way up. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. So yeah, let me go ahead and do my skincare and I'll be right back. So I have quite a few things that I put on my face. So I didn't want to discuss that in this particular video because they're not all Fenty. So that'll be another video, okay? I'm gonna use some Fenty Balm. And I do want to mention that I use the, I'll show you guys, just in case if you guys have never seen it. This is what it looks like. And I prefer to use, this is the moisturizing primer with the mattifying foundation, and the mattifying primer with the moisturizing foundation. So this is what I'm going to use right now. I think because I know that the eye primer is, it takes like a little while to dry. I'm going to just go ahead and put some eye primer on right now. And yes, this is the Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer. Okay, so next up, we're going to use the original, the Pro Filt'r the Pro Filt'r foundation, and I'm going to use this buffing brush. This is the number 115 brush. I love this. This is my jam. So I'm just give it a good shake. I prefer to just do this just like this. Okay, so basically I just put something over my head, my hairline, that way I don't get, you know, foundation all everywhere. Like, I hate that. So we're gonna just blend this out. That is the first layer. I'm gonna put another layer, but these paired together usually are pretty nice. Now, I'm filming this video before I even got my Dew spray, so we're gonna have to just use the Morphe Continuous Mist for now. So I'm gonna mix, and I really love this foundation. I have more dry skin. I meant to tell you guys that before. I have more normal or combination to dry skin, so I'm fine everywhere here, but around the mouth area is where I'm really dry, and around my mouth looks really good. I made sure that I oh cool, and my base is dry, but I made sure that I shaved my upper lip. Yes, girls really do that. So I'm gonna put 1 pump of that, and then a little bit of that, the mattifying one. I'm going to mix this together, and we're gonna do another layer. Because I mixed those two foundations together, I'm getting a little bit more, it's not drying down as quick, but I'm still gonna spray just a little bit. Okay. Okay. So it's looking a lot more radiant, and that's really what I like to see in my foundations. So now, this is usually where I would do some concealer. Now I'm gonna use Caramel Matchstick. Okay, what I did was I just warmed it up on the back of my hand first, and then I'm gonna take that, and then since it's already warm, I'm gonna just take a little bit more of that as well, and I'm gonna use that under my eyes. This is also going to serve as correcting. So it's basically correcting under the eye. That way when you go in with your concealer, then you're not getting that under eye hollowness. And you're pretty much just gonna get a nice smooth canvas, and it's gonna be nice and bright. I'm so sorry, I did not mention this is the concealer brush in 180. The number is 180, so that is what I just used. Okay, so we're gonna move on. So the next step in my foundation, it's the gum. The gum has to go. We're gonna just put you on the side of that cup. All right, so the next step in to this flawless face, we're gonna do some eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this palette here. This is the Moroccan Spice palette. There are colors on here, their names on here, but I'm going to use that color there. That's gonna be like my transition shade. Now that my base, my eyeshadow base is pretty much dried down, I'm just going to start blending. I kind of do my makeup backwards. It really just depends on how I want to do my makeup. I don't really go in any particular order. I just kind of go for it. I'm gonna use this shade here. I'm gonna mix it with that first shade, and I'm gonna bring that a little lower. I'm kind of just going with the flow for this eye, you guys. I just want to let you know. So this is not really an eye tutorial, but I'm more so just doing an eye look with Fenty makeup. You know what? Let's just stick with those two colors that I was using before. I'm going to mix both of those together, and then I'm going to just press this. So basically I used the concealer brush, the 180 brush, to pack this on, and because it was such a dense brush, since it's so dense, it's going to pack on the color evenly. So that's basically what I'm using. Okay, so we ended up with something like this. So I ended up going into that reddish shade there, and then I just kind of like added that, and I'm really feeling it. I'm using my finger, and I'm going into the white shade because I think I like that. I'm using an OG brush. This is the 221, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into that first shade that we used and that reddish shade that we used, and we're going to just go over. So I'm going over the edges, especially the outer and the inner corner, and then a little bit over the top as well to create more of a seamless blend. This look would be bomb with some liner, but we're not going to do liner. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's add like the smallest wing ever. Let me just say that this is a really, really black liner, but not just that. When I tried to take off my makeup, that sucker stayed on for a while, okay? So just letting you know, it's a bomb liner. Okay, so we have two little bitty baby wings or whatever. The Pro Filt'r concealer. I'm using shade 330. 300 is kind. I decided to turn down my brightness a lot. So where I typically would use this brush here, we have like a lot of area to cover and to blend out. So for that, I'm going to use the, this is the Foundation 110 brush, and I'm going to just be honest with you, I prefer this for blending out my concealer. Like, I just think it works so bomb. So a lot of the times I like to use the caramel matchstick, and I'm going to use that to like lightly carve out. And I mean like lightly. So like right about there. We're just gonna press that into the skin. I love doing this because I feel like it really just kind of carves out your skin, out your face. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do under the eyes, and I'm gonna blend out the edge first. So I'm blending out the edges of my concealer first, and then working my way up into right up under the eye. This is gonna give you the most seamless and the most full coverage of your concealer, and then it's gonna look like literally completely flawless. Watch, you're gonna see, like right here, flawless. Just like that. Whatever's left, bringing that right under here. I'm gonna cuff that right there. I'm going back into that foundation brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend everything together, smooth everything out so that there are no harsh lines. So what I just decided to do is clean my brush just with a makeup wipe and a paper towel just to dry it out. So anyway, I'm going to just clean up right up under that wing, my little baby wing. Okay, just like that. See, you see, I just look so bright and awake and alive. I freaking love that. So anyways, I'm using the color Banana. I felt like that was bright enough. I like to use my concealer brush. Well, the brush that I'm going to use for concealer. So I'm going to go under, and I'm going to just press and make sure that everything is smooth. And then I'm going to go dip into that powder. And now let's just push that into the skin. If you do not completely trust yourself using this wet brush with a powder, don't do it. Use a dry brush. Okay, going back into that Moroccan Spice palette, I'm going to just use those first two shades. The shade colors are Evil Genie, or no, Cumin Get It and Spice Trip. So here I'm just using my MAC 224 blending brush for under my eyes. Kind of moving backwards, but I'm going to use just a little sponge, and I'm going to just kind of put that under my eyes. Because I know I saw a lot of people saying that, this powder didn't take. So I want to see for myself. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Right now, we're looking pretty flawless under here. Really flawless. Wow. Really flawless. Use the Truffle matchstick and some setting spray to blend out that contour all over my face. Now, you guys can't really see it right now, but in any case that you mess up on your contour because let's just say you use too big of a brush or whatever, we're going to go back in with caramel, and I'm going to put that right on top and on the side. And I'm going to blend this out with my finger because I have a lot more control. So make sure you always have like a makeup wipe or something, a little cleansing wipes, something on you because... Oh, shout out to Kirkland, please. You get a pack of those bad boys. And I want to set my contour areas as well as kind of everything at this point, except like under the eyes and like my T-zone, because I've already set that with my poof. So, or with my puff, sorry. So I'm gonna use the number 170 setting brush, and I'm gonna dip into just a little bit of that that powder. I know I'm saying a little bit, but I'm steadily dipping into it. So I'm making sure that I get that in the brush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of go over everything. And this is Caramel Cutie. And yes, I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna just swirl, swirl, swirl. And I'm gonna go ham with this. I'm basically kind of going ham with the bronzer because my face was looking just a little bit light. So I wanted to balance everything out and bring that warmth back to my skin. So I'm going to use, this is like one of my all-time favorites. This is by MAC. It's called Desert Rose because Fenty just came out with some blushes. So I will be reviewing the new Fenty blushes soon. Before I do anything, let me go ahead and get these brows together. The color that I have, I'm scared because it doesn't say, oh, black brown. Oh, this spoolie is much better than I thought it was. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. So I'm gonna make sure that I clean her up. I'm going to use, again, caramel. This is really multi-functional. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in number 20, that's what I'm using to carve out my brows and just kind of get more of a seamless finish. And then using that 221 MAC brush just to tie it under the eyes. I really want to do an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to use, I'm going to just stick with that same white shade. Ooh, isn't that bomb? Okay, Rihanna. Okay, I'm gonna just blend a little bit of wherever's on here. I'm gonna blend it up a little bit. I'm feeling this. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the lips really quick. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera. That was MAC Cork. So now I'm gonna use Unbutton, yes, by Fenty. It's like a true peachy, like a peachy, like a brown peachy color. I don't know how to like describe it, but it's beautiful. She's cute. Okay. Oh, that was a MAC brush as well. That was the 316 brush. And I love that because it always blends my, you know, whatever. To finish off the lips, I'm gonna just use a little bit of Gloss Bomb. You know, just a little extra pout. This is in Diamond Milk. I'm gonna use that same lip brush and I'm gonna just, ooh, look at this goodness. Before I do my lashes, of course, I have to add some mascara by Fenty, of course. Here's a pro tip. If you have lashes that have like a clear band, use your liner and line the rim of the lashes first and then add your glue and then apply. Okay. Last brush I'm going to use. This is going to be the 120 brush. I look like a filter. You can't tell me I don't. Like, look at me. I'm going to go back with my bronzer brush and I'm just going to go over. I'm just going to blend it. I'm going to spray some more. We're going to fan that out. Ooh, this is just so pretty.
Just gonna keep rubbing back. You look good as shit.
Where are we going?
We ain't going nowhere, baby. We in quarantine. You look good as hell, though. Then you wanna just, morning.
Stop. You look so pretty on the camera.
You're so pretty in real life.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, my smart self did a whole video and did not put any mascara on my bottom lash line. So we're gonna do it now. So what I really like about this is that it has a flat side and then it has like a longer side, a flat side and a fat side. Oh yeah, that just, I took pictures and everything without my lower lash line having any mascara on it. Look at this, it's so pretty. Rihanna, you did that, girl. Okay, let's put some on this side. Now mix everything just more better. But ask me where am I going though. Go ahead, ask me. Nowhere. But I just want to glow everywhere. Okay. Or not. And a little bit more glow. Okay. Let's stop. Yes, we doing too much now, sis. We doing too much. Okay, we're not doing that much. Ain't like we going anywhere anyway. We all trapped. Might as well.